Hey there, welcome back and thanks for joining me. All my supplies and equipment are listed in the description box below, and they all have links, so check that out. If you like these videos, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see videos when they first come out, hit that notification bell. Okay, I'm gonna do, this is my watercolor, one of my watercolor cards. I paint from the, I'm painting. So this is my little card, and I'm intrigued by the wood to see if I can do that on or with alcohol ink. It's not going to look as crisp as this, but I looked at this and I went, oh, I want to try that. So let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna have to think a little bit on alcohol ink, that it's not watercolor. It doesn't behave like watercolor, so I'm gonna have to do something a little different. So I made swatches. I want to pick out some coordinating colors. These three maybe, or maybe these three, or maybe all of them, is going to be my flower. I want to do, I'm thinking this, the caramel, and maybe put some of this in it or that. I mean, I'm gonna cover it with this. Maybe put these as accents. Maybe some of the blue. This has actually got some blue, so it'll pretend like it's gray, but it's really blue. Any of these colors, though, I can mix and match. So I've got them all listed. We'll see what I actually use, and then I'll put that in the description of what I'm using. Let's see. Here's caramel. Latte. You would think that'd be dark. It's not. I'm gonna do espresso. I kind of want to do some butterscotch. Where's my butterscotch? Just to do a light color, like right up against it, sort of. Okay, I'm gonna let that be that. So what I use: caramel latte. Ooh, caramel latte sounds good. Espresso, butterscotch. I think I'm wanting to drink coffee. All right, so I'm going to just start. I'm not going to worry about getting all the way to the edges. And while this is wet, it's just going to mush anyway. I mean, you know, blend out, as you're not going to see my streaks. Kind of does have a little wood effect. But I don't want to get it too blended. I do want to keep some colors and streaks and stuff. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay. Pretty interesting. That's too white. I've got some of my color off. So I'm going to let's get the caramel just a little bit. There we go. I had some streaks in there. I rubbed it, I guess, to the paper. Okay. I like that. It still doesn't look like wood. Let's see if that one. Oh yeah. Okay, that'll work. That can be kind of my groove, my in between the slats. Okay, get it to where you can make a straight line. Or do we use a ruler? We might just use a ruler. I like using a ruler better. Alright, so I'm making maybe, I don't want to make just one. I kind of want to, maybe this one. Doesn't really show up. Let's try this other end. And maybe one something like that. I don't want them having the same on either side. There. It gives me something to kind of, and I do not want these straight. I mean, I want them straight, but I don't want them smooth and even like I've done something. There. That's not bad. Same color, I think. I want to make maybe a line here or there. You can see I'm using my whole arm. It's a little steadier than me trying to do this. Okay, let me think. I want to put a flower here, so I may do my knot down here, and that right there kind of looks like a good place to do it. Let me do this. I'm hoping that being alcohol ink, it's going to not look drawn. Like this definitely looks drawn, but I want this to look more piecey. And the way it blends, it's going to do it, I think. Yeah, that needed more round, just right there anyway. Huh. I am learning so much just by playing. I think I want it to be another round of circles around it. Another color needs to be here. Is this the one I used? Nope. Okay, I don't have a lot of brown. That's a gray. That's actually... let's go a little bit of warmth to it. I do like that. So let's keep that one on hand. Nice. Okay. So this has got a tone that's really good. Ooh, I really like that. I like it over here though. I think this color will... I don't like it right there though. But I've got to put some more in to make that little boo-boo blend. Let's see. Really like that color. Really, really do. Let's see. I like this color, so I wish I'd kind of done that in it, and I may go over a little bit because I really... And what I'm doing around this is I'm just sketching an oval, and then I'm going to go through and sketch another oval. Yeah, that warmth does really well in this. This is a little warmer. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm trying to squint. Let me look at it through. Yeah. It's interesting, let's put it that way. Okay, because this is going to get activated, and I'm going to cut it off. But because this is going to get activated, again, I need to go and spray it with my Kmart. I'm going to put 2 coats on it so that it's going to completely stop this reacting with what we're going to do next. I kind of want to lighten that up. I'm not loving it. So, oh, that perfect. Yay. Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to lighten up some areas with this. Because it's just too solid. I got it too solid. I got excited and did too much. See how that's kind of lightening it up? So you can do that with your markers. Go in and break up some dark. Okay. I don't know if I'm making that worse or not. All right, I'm gonna go spray. I think everything looks pretty decent. Except for this line seems dark. So I'm gonna go in and mess it up a little bit. Good grief, my dog wants out. Okay. All right, I'll be right back and we'll go spray. Okay, I have got my 2 coats of Kmart varnish on, and I went ahead and zip. I cut those things off. Hi, Henry. I didn't want to cut farther up to cut these off because I'm going to lose my, which I put it there to be kind of like it's hanging off, but I really want to preserve it as much as I can. So I'm going to go in here and just touch this up, even though it's got the Kmart on it. It's going to be fine. I'm not going to be down here, and I'm not even going to worry about this right now. But you can kind of see it'll cover. You can go through and cover. What's funny is I'm talking like I know. After I do it, I'm like, hey, it'll cover. That's because I don't have a clue if it's going to work or not. But yeah, now that it has, I'm like, oh yeah, go in there. Just do that. Okay. Enough with the shenanigans. Okay, there's a little spot, and there's a spot. So, see, you can't even tell it. All right. Considering that this has got some yellow to it, more than I kind of thought. I thought maybe I'd do this, but you know, I got weird and put the butterscotch in there, and I guess I should have known. I like this real well. I like this real well. Not a fan of that, but as a whole, I like it. But if I was nitpicking it, I would rather have all of it that. So, lesson for the future. Back to our problem with it being too yellow. If I do a yellow flower, it may clash. Do I want to do an orange flower? Not so much. Red, blue. I mean, I could do some of those, but I got to thinking, what about just white? What about just a white flower, and I can put a yellow inside and really keep this down to just 3 colors, maybe brown, yellow, and white or something. We're going to try it because I've never done just white, so I don't know how it works, if it'll work. I don't know why it wouldn't work. I've never done it. I've seen white flowers. Maybe this is how they do it. Okay. If I have my flower something like that, I want my center to be here. I don't want it half and half because that's going to look funny too. I want some of it coming off here. Maybe the center like this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So if I did the center of it right there, and then it came around like this, I still don't mess up that. How about right there? Okay, between them two. Okay, let's go for it because I don't have anything to lose. That's the center. I'm gonna stick it right here. Huh, not too bad. I need something under it though, because this doesn't come off good. Yikes. Yeah, let me get paper towel. Okay. That's doing weird. I don't know why. But it's going to look fabulous whatever it does. I'm already liking it, regardless of how it turns out. And the more layers we put, the more isn't that funny? Okay, I just realized this. This is very translucent. With alcohol ink, it becomes opaque. That's just weird. That's funny. I kind of want to go over this until I have it white. None of the stuff really showing through much. Okay, this is crazy looking. I'm so excited. I'm not sure if it's because I didn't let it dry, or this is actually messing with the Kmart varnish, but it's pulling up some colors. And I put 2 coats of Kmart on there, so I'm going to think this has something to do with that. My pizza's ready. You know, after Christmas, you just got to eat junk. I can't seem to get it to go there like that. All right. That's kind of crazy. I'm liking this. We've learned a few things. And I don't know, do I want to do something else? Do I want to put a couple of leaves? If I did the leaves, I don't think I want to do the white and green because I'm not going to get it up to the white. I mean, you know, when we put that, we kind of probably should have done it first if we were going to do it. I wasn't going to do it. Unless I just put 2 more flowers. I could do that. That would work. Leaves are kind of expected, so let's do flower. There and there. Okay. We'll do it. We don't like it, then this one is going to be way off the paper. I don't even know that I'm going to give it a center other than indicating there's a center. And then I guess kind of the same here. Oh, indecision. Oh. I changed direction and it just kind of went nowhere. Okay. These are wider than this. I'm guessing maybe it hadn't dried 100% and it picked up the different colors. I want this one on top of these two. Dandelion and then some white. At this point, I am flying by the seat of my pants because I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to start doing this, though. So dotting tool, back of a brush, either one works well. I'm going to come out here with a little bit of dotting. This has to mess with it because it's coming through right there. It's all right, because what I want to do is sorry, I can't even talk and work at the same time. I want to put some orange. I want to put some orange and a little bit of maybe terracotta in these centers, so the darkness is going to cover up that. And you know, if that don't look good, we got the glitter glue. We can knock it out with that. We got glitter glue. You know, that might be cute anyway. No. I'm going to do this if it doesn't work. And even if it does work, we may just do that. That may be your easier bet right there. Just one. Yeah, because it gets sticky after a couple. Okay. Wow, look at that. It's coming through. Well, in that case, we might just... because that's looking bad. Acrylic ink. What do you think? I think so. Well, that looks bad, so we don't have a choice. Now, let's see how that acts, because I don't even know. I got excited there for a second. I was loving it. Okay. Kind of acts the same, blowing wise, but if it will stay white, because I don't see this mixing with the ink, or that would have started doing something nutty. Okay, let's do that. Okay, it's better, but it's not great. Um, yeah. Now I'm determined to make this happen. Okay, so the bubbles that are here where I shook it, that were here, heat takes them like that. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. That or blow it. Almost did that. We may have to visit this picture again, but it's still fun and it's still going to be pretty. It's just not what I had in my mind. See if enough layers on it will make it better. We're not going to get it great. I think we'll get better. Because I'm okay with that if it stayed that way. I know it's going to dry and show a little bit more. All right, if y'all are out there playing with this and you figure it out, let me know. And this may be it. It may be that you're just gonna have to take a brush and cover it. There's that. Okay. I want that a little, I'm gonna mix it a little bit with the orange. Good grief. You figure all these years doing hair, my hands would be strong. They are getting sad. All right, there we go. That was gunky. Let's get some more. There we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of this. This one's not going to show much because the head of this flower is going to be off the paper a little bit, but I still want to show some of these. Okay, I'm going to go to the center, the medium, this one. My next row in, I'm going to put this darker. And it's bleeding over into this, which is real pretty. Really needs to be a bigger center, don't you think? Will come out a little bit more. Goodness gracious. All I'm doing here is taking and hitting in some of the colors. Just pulling them out. If you want some orange in there, go in a little bit more and pull some of that. The more I'm playing, the more I'm really having fun and liking it. Okay. I definitely like the yellow. I think there needs to be plenty of yellow because that's what I mainly want in here. Put some more around here. Okay. Now because of the other colors, this burgundy is going to blend. They're all still wet. Okay. Well. Okay. Only thing I'm left to do is figure out what I want to do to indicate my flower petals. I like the little hot mess in the middles. What do I want to do? I don't want to do black. I guess I could do a yellowish maybe, or barely. Oh, I could mix yellow and white. Just make... Yep, oh, this is not anything I counted on, so I'm having to think. You know what? Gray. Gray's what I do. So, because in painting a daisy, I thought, how in the world do you make a shadow on a white flower? And it's with gray. Gray still got a lot of white in it. It's still a believable color. Doesn't look gray, does it? Warm gray. I'm gonna make my own gray. I don't like that gray. Well, before I say that, I think I would rather have, yeah, it kind of looks browny, or yeah, I don't like, I'll make my own. And black. I got it too dark right off the bat. All right. I want it barely. Something like that, maybe a little. Yep, okay. I'm going to do it just kind of like I do the black, but I'm not going to go outside the lines. I've got to decide where my petals are going to be. Pick your top petals, decide. So this would have been really good to do before I did some of this yellow, but paint and learn, right? Your shadows are going to be down here on your flower. So I would say put some shadows up against this. So that would have been the smarter move to make. And putting the gray in first and then the yellow. But I can always go back. If I need to, I can put some back over it because I'm covering some up. And again, I'm not being exact with this. I'm kind of being a little messy. It's, I think, just to me, it looks better. Let's make this one. And the ends where they kind of curl funny, they'll have a little dark area in them. Okay, I'm going to skip and go to the big guy. Trying to show there's a little shadow right here. I don't know how well I've done on that, but you know, I've visually messed up. I got this one and this one one flower's got to call it how they're going to land. And I think what I would like to do is have this flower above the other one. So I'm going to kind of mess up this right here. Where this is coming down over it. That dry, I'll come back to it. Did not plan on this. This is not, it's like, create some shadow coming from this flower to this one. I have no idea, but we're going with this. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to do something like that to it. Not that it's showing up. Never mind. Okay. I just want to do something there. kind of like that. So I took this brush and I kind of blended it out. Of course, that's going to be hard to do in the center because I had the offside to get on here. So let's do it to see what this does. That works really well. And I kept turning it as it filled up. So I went all the way around almost. Okay. Yeah, I really like those now. Okay. Yep. I like I like them. Kind of almost want to make some of these a little darker or something. They all look the same color, so they don't look real great. I'm going to darken this up ever so slightly. Okay. And not all of them, just enough to not make it look flat, because it still looks a little flat. So we'll put some darker in these shadows. And here. Just squint, see where your eyes thinks it needs to have some darker pieces. Okay. I am so going to have to cut down this video. Okay. You know what? I think I'm done. So there we go. I filmed an hour and 19 minutes. I'm going to cut this down, obviously, but this was a lot of fun, a lot of learning, and had no idea I could do wood. That's cool. All right, go do this. Y'all go have fun.